Ready? There's some things that a man can't understand about a woman. When that man loves that woman, that's all he needs. Made it this far. Everything I want is all you are. I believe in loving you, being true, doing what most of us do. Being you, just loving you, that's all I wanna do. I believe in loving you. Now that you're here, I believe I've got it made. Even though I know I can be hard to handle, falling so hard. Right from the start, I believe in loving you, being true, doing what most of us do. Me and you, just loving you, that's all I wanna do. I believe in loving you. Oh, yes, I do. I'm falling so hard. Right from the start. You've got my heart. Everything I want is all you are. I believe in loving you, being true, doing what most of us do. Being you, just loving you, that's all I wanna do. I believe in loving you, being true, just like mom and daddy do. I believe in loving you. I believe in loving you. I believe in loving you.
An original song, live and local. Terry Allen's Guitar Bar, Anthony Spencer. Music written and produced by Anthony and Elijah Wigington. Is that right? I said it right?
Yes.
Wigington. Okay, you guys, wow. That is amazing. First of all, I got to know when you have time to write music. Because you're
All
a
the time.
busy
All the
guy.
time.
Would you just put notes on your phone and say, this is some
Yeah, I
stuff
think
I want to
last
work
time
on later?
Yeah, if I get an idea, I'll
Push that up by your
message
voice just a
myself
little bit.
usually.
Oh yeah, with like
Voicemail
a tune or
or
something.
a text message or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. I'll do that.
All right. So what has changed for you in your life since you were here last time? We talked to Kris just a minute ago. Kind of what's been going on with you?
Pretty much met up with this guy and he's
So really, he's pushing you a little bit. Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't. If it wasn't for this guy, I probably wouldn't even have that right now.
Really?
So
well, it's awesome.
really-
6 songs. It's called In This Town.
Yeah.
This is, it's amazing. I've listened to almost all of it so far,
you?
and it's really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Who would you say your musical influences are, Anthony?
Oh, man.
I know,
Johnny
tough
Cash.
one. Johnny Cash.
is probably...
I love this. I think the last time you were in the studio, you
Yeah, I
guys
did
did.
play,
You guys
John,
did.
John actually wanted me to play that.
Yes.
Johnny Cash for her.
I know, and she's really upset that she's missing tonight too.
I was wondering where she was at.
She had to go out of town, so
Okay.
she's gonna be sorry that she missed you. She's just gonna have to listen to the show Sunday, isn't she?
Yeah.
All right, so let me think. What else do I want to ask you guys about? Obviously, you were used to kind of feeding off of each other. Is it different now, pursuing solo kind of careers?
Not at all.
Not
No.
at all,
We
because you've
just
been
still get up
doing it
there and
anyway.
Still get up there and just be just like we were playing the whole time.
Really?
Like I'll feed off of him, he'll feed off of me.
Especially with writing, when we sit down to try to work on something new, we feed off of each other's ideas and stem from there, and that's how we get all of our stuff.
That's very, very cool. I know that you guys are good friends,
Oh, yeah.
which is, so when you come back together as a group, you'd already talked about that, looking for the full band. Will you be Whiskey Runners again, or are you going to just do something completely different?
Probably something completely
different.
Way different.
Something
Yeah.
different. Well, I mean, really, because that's kind of like a stepping stone. That's like a place in your life that is no longer valid anymore. So if you're going to do something different, you might as well be something different, right?
And it's cool because we didn't really butt heads about it at all. We just both kind of
You just both said
agreed.
it's really time that we just do something different.
Move on
Yeah,
and
we're
move
just-
forward. Move forward, basically.
Well, and sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to stop
Yep.
to change direction. Otherwise you could have been a duo for the rest of your life and not really, done some of this great writing that you've been doing. I mean, that's awesome that you guys can see that and be able to respond to it, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people just stay stuck in the same rut forever. All right, we're going to play another song now. Let's play one off of your CD, Kris. Which is the next one that we want to hear?
Let's do Speed Trap Town.
All right,
Jason Isabel.
Jason Isabel. Now, you talked about him before. Is that somebody that you really like?
He's one of my favorites. The song kind of hit home for me and made me want to learn it. I started learning the song and then figured out what it was about. It hit home for me and kind of made it possible for me to put a little more emotion into it. And I really like doing the song live. And
It's one, and you said this one that people respond to when you do it live.
The recording that you have here is actually a live recording from Guitar Bar, so it's
Awesome. So it is definitely live and local from Terry Allen's Guitar Bar with Kris Brown, Anthony Spencer on KLaw 101.
She said it's none of my business, but it breaks my heart. And drives a dozen cheap roses in my shopping cart. I made it out to the truck without breaking down. 'Cause everybody knows you in a speed trap town. It was a Thursday night, but there's a high school game. I sneak a bottle up the bleachers and forget my name. These 5A bastards run a shallow cross. It's a boy's first dream and a man's last loss. It never did occur to me to leave till tonight, when there's no one left to ask if I'm alright. So I'll sleep until I'm straight enough to drive, then decide that there's nothing here that can't be left behind. Doctor said Daddy wouldn't make it a year. Holidays are gone and he's still here. Well, how long can they keep him in the ICU? Veins through the skin like a faded tattoo. He was a tough state trooper till a decade back, when that girl who wasn't mama caused his heart attack. He didn't care about us when he was walking around, just pulling women over in a speed trap town. And it never did occur to me to leave till tonight, when I realized he'll never be alright. I signed my name and say my last goodbyes, then decide that there's nothing here that can't be left behind. The road got blurry when the sun came up, so I slept a couple hours in my pickup truck. Drank a cup of coffee by an Indian man, 1,000 miles away from that speed trap town. Yeah, 1,000 miles away from that speed trap town.